Alright, folks, so we do appear to have some breaking news for you. This tweet literally came out just 10 minutes ago. Trump now tweeting, "Tonight, Flotus and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together." Now, I'm not sure if he's referencing together as Flotus and I or if as the United States and I'm not really particularly sure. But 2 hours ago, he tweeted this out, saying, "Hope Hicks, who has been working so hard without even taking a small break, has just tested positive for COVID-19. Terrible. The First Lady and I are waiting for our test results. In the meantime, we will begin our quarantine process." So they were already, I guess, beginning their quarantine process. They were waiting for their results. It appears that they have now received their results. And it turns out that both Donald Trump and Melania Trump have now tested positive for coronavirus. Now, this is interesting because obviously we know that he's been holding these rallies where there are no masks involved whatsoever. We saw what happened to Herman Cain. He passed. Boris Johnson is probably, I think, to my knowledge, the sort of highest power person to get COVID. He survived through it. Donald Trump is pretty up there in age. I believe he's like 70 years old. So he's got a couple of the risk factors in terms of being in that group that where COVID-19 is dangerous for. Like, COVID-19 is dangerous for Donald Trump. So we don't know what's going to happen. You know, he's obviously going to have really great health care because he's president of the United States. So he'll probably, most likely, I would say, end up surviving. But who knows what kind of a toll this is going to take on Trump. You know, what kind of an election impact is this going to have is a question that many people may ask. We're also seeing his campaign currently essentially completely implode, in this sort of situation after the debate. Everything seems to be completely imploding. He seems to be losing supporters, and his colleagues and his Republican allies are now calling him out for his comments during the debate about the Proud Boys and such. So this is pretty huge news for sure that Trump has caught this. A lot of people wondering how he didn't catch this earlier. At least I was. I was surprised because he was sort of talking with a lot of people who actually had it or knew people who had it. So it's actually pretty shocking. But President Trump officially having coronavirus along with his wife. Again, this is super breaking news right now. And who knows what the result of this is going to be, but also remember that Donald Trump was making fun of Biden for wearing a mask, when people weren't super close to him. So not too great of a look, but this is some pretty massive news.